Hi, I'm Scott Sloan from the Midday Show on 700 WLW, and that's a big bridge. That's one of the biggest arch bridges in the world and a focal point here in wild, wonderful West Virginia for everything that is outdoor adventure. About 20 years ago, I used to live just up the road a little bit in Charleston, would come down all the time with the rivermen, and I'll tell you what, absolutely blown away now that I have come back and seen the improvements made. And it used to be you'd go on and you'd go out on the river for a day and you'd leave and you come back. Now this is like an outdoor amusement park on steroids, man. I am telling you, this is the coolest thing I've ever done. And we started with the treetops, which is awesome because if you really are into nature or just the outdoors or have an appreciation for the scenic vistas here in wild, wonderful West Virginia, you're going to love treetops. And what it is, it's a platform station from tree to tree to tree. I don't know, 50, 80, 100 feet up, and you take a zip line, and trust me, we had some guys, not me of course, some guys that were totally scared about this, about heights and everything, and once they were buckled in, they were having a blast within 5 minutes. And you get a little tour along the way too, because the guides are also local, and they know the area, they know the history, they know the plants and the animals, and
Copy that. Zip is clear, zip is clear.
All of a sudden we go to gravity, which is treetops times like 10,000, because you are zip lining down. Instead of tree to tree, you're going mountain to mountain, you're going hill to hill, you're going ridge to ridge. It's going to blow your mind how fast you go, up to 60 miles an hour. We started out at 400 or 500 footers to get used to it, and then by the time we built up to the last one, the granddaddy on gravity, I'm telling you, that bridge behind me, it's longer than that. Let me say that again, 3,100 feet of absolutely mind-blowing force where you're going down through the treetops at full tilt boogie, something like 60 miles an hour. The wind's in your face, your eyes are tearing up. We had a great time doing treetops and then gravity. The zip lining here is wonderful. Come just for that, let alone the whitewater rafting, which we did today.
Oh, high five, nicely done.
So we went through some rapids and we finally get to Keeney's. And the thing about whitewater rafting, if you haven't done it in a long time, if you've never done it before, is the water's really calm. And all of a sudden the guide's telling you, all right, start paddling. Everybody paddle 4 strokes ahead. And you do. And all of a sudden, within the blink of an eye, man, I mean, you're in the thick of it. But it is amazing because if you're up front of the boat, especially as I was, you're going to get soaking wet. And your blood is pumping, your adrenaline is going. And all of a sudden a big wave is 20 feet over the top of your head and comes crashing down on top of you. But the key is you still have to paddle through all that stuff. And you know what? You're going to have the time of your life. You're going to love it.
Yeah. Good stuff.
This is now a destination vacation spot here at Adventures on the Gorge. Let me say that again, a destination. You don't want to leave. Yeah, you come for the whitewater rafting, but there's so much more going on. There's like 100 activities. You can do anything from paintball, ATV, horseback riding. They've got this big orb thing that you stand in, and then when you're all said and done, and you're done for the night, you're not getting in a car, driving to some hotel or driving back home. They have a resort here, and different housing combinations. If you want to rough it a little bit and do some tent camping, you can do that. You can go all the way up to the luxury rooms where they have 4 bedrooms and a hot tub with a full kitchen.
Slide to your hand.
Okay. Whatever your comfort level is, they're going to have something here for you to do. It's someplace you're going to want to come again and again and again. You know why that is? Because you're not just sitting around all day. You're actually moving around, doing stuff. You're outside, you're having fun. And then at night, you're partying like a rock star. The food is world class. They have bars and restaurants. They're in swimming pools. If you come here, I'm guaranteeing you're going to have the time of your life. Hours and hours to do the same thing and over. Where you're sitting at, okay, the beach, and there's some sand and there's some surf. And then after the first day, you go, okay, what else is there to do? I'm telling you, you absolutely are going to be blown away by this experience. And believe it or not, it's only 4.5 hours from your front door. You don't have to drive. And then after the first day, you go, okay, what else is there to do? I'm telling you, you absolutely are going to be blown away by this experience. And believe it or not, it's only 4.5 hours from your front door. You don't have to drive down to Florida or the Carolinas. It's right here in wild, wonderful West Virginia.